Hello and welcome to another episode of LP and Laundry. If this is your first time checking this out, the name does kind of describe what it is. I play one side of an unusual record. We talk about it, I talk during it, crack-wise, and if there's time I fold laundry. Really something to do with my hands, but I have been told it's oddly compelling. This week's edition is going to feature some, I don't know if it would be easy listening or how you would categorize it. I think it comes under sort of exotica lounge, probably more like. It is Enoch Light. The album is called Action. As you can tell, it says at the top, it's happening. So let's dance! All of these are meant to be danceable, I assume. And I've listened to just the first part of one track, and it promises to be delightful if you like that sort of thing. I happen to. If nothing else, it's a lot of fun. How about I turn it on, and then we'll continue this, okay? Don't go anywhere. Now this album has an incredible amount of. Oh, by the way, here's another LP and Laundry first. Our first gatefold cover, I think, as opposed to double album. I mean, Sounds of Human Revolution may have, but. The kind of music that typically, I think we've heard at least one album like this before, that is the kind of music that would be playing in a movie in the 60s when a square walks into a young hip joint, as opposed to a young hip joint. Everybody's dancing, having a great time, and they're looking for their date. And their date, of course, is a free-thinking Lucille Ball. Or whatever. As you may have noticed, there's a ton of text. And worry not, I will not be reading it all. This particular track is Working in the Coal Mine. Working in a coal mine. This opening number is suitable for the Frug, Watusi, Monkey, Shake, and Boogaloo. I tell you, all of this is kind of great. The next one will be This Is the Last of the Wine, but we'll get back to that. We live in an age of motion, of constant action. Not anymore, right? 3 decades ago, the person who had visited Europe was an interesting oddity in his local community, invited to address church socials and tell about the strange people and customs of France, England, Germany, Italy. A few wars and the jet airplane have changed all that. Europe is only 6 hours from New York's Kennedy Airport, and the fare is cheap. This is the last of the wine, suitable for touch dancing as opposed to tackle dancing. And the Boogaloo. The joke heard yesterday in Paris goes the rounds of the cocktail set this afternoon in Chicago. Similarly, the newest dance rhythm quickly spreads all over the planet. Local customs are disappearing in this new world of action. Today's dances are active dances. for the most part, reflecting the energy and restless enthusiasm of today's young adults, and for that matter, some of the older adults too. By the way, this is one of those rare albums that actually has a year on it. Copyright 1967. 1967. This album is probably a little bit older than me, like by months. I was born in 1967. And what's so funny is the young people that they're talking about here, baby boomers. And we all know what happened to them. Or became of them. Or you, if you're one of them. Indeed, so active are some of them that the partners achieve little, if any, physical contact. The older style of dancing now has a special name. It's called touch dancing. If you're going to dance, you have to have music to dance to. And in this album, Enoch Light has selected some of the best of today's popular dance music, carefully arranged and crafted by Lou Davies to fit the needs of today's dances and dancers. To bring out the full musical value of these wonderful arrangements, Enoch Light and his technicians have applied to it all the knowledge that a solid year of research into the newest possibilities in recording technique could develop. The new Total Sound of Project 3. Recorded on 35mm magnetic film instead of the usual tape, the dynamics, the presence of the orchestra are caught with magnificent fidelity. This, then, is Enoch Light's Action. Music for today's dances and today's dancers. Music for today's action. This one is called Brazilian Summer. And there is no suggested dance for this. I would imagine touch dancing, perhaps the tango. This whole Project 3 thing is really interesting. It says here, stereo has come of age. Project 3 surpasses the state of the art. Project 3 has achieved total sound. You see, it's the full impact. It's distortion-free sound. You can play a Project 3 record or tape or cartridge at full volume or at lowest volume, and you will consistently enjoy the pleasure of complete musical definition of instruments, natural presence, and perfect musical balance. Then there's a lot of technical information. By the way, as always, on the LPN Laundry Facebook page, the post just before this one, I posted all of the photos, of course, because there ain't no scanner that you can get that fits a vinyl album. I mean, I'm sure there is probably at some industrial level, but not for regular civilians like me. But with a decent iPhone camera, you can get it to where if you click on it and maybe zoom a little, you can read the copy on here. It is well worth it. One more thing, and then I'm going to fold some napkins. All right. You notice that it says, dance! Here is Enoch Light's Action, a happy excursion into today's bright world of the dance. Great dance melodies, pulsating contemporary rhythms, beautifully arranged and brilliantly performed by some of today's finest musicians. Here is music tailored for the Frug, Watusi, Mashed Potato, Monkey, Shake, boogaloo, skate, Boston monkey. Boston monkey. Oh, yes. This is a big Beatles hit. You know it, right? It's suitable for the Frug, Boogaloo, Shake, Monkey, and the older Jitterbug and Lindy. The Lindy. Oh, other dances addressed here. Bossa Nova, which we recently heard with that Brazilian, that last one. Samba, Hullabaloo, Hitchhiker. But I love that there were two dances, the monkey and the Boston monkey. Perhaps it's like, was it clam chowder and... Now, I'm not sure that this would be a... I think this would probably clear the dance floor. Guantanamera. Damn it. It's a Guantanamera, a lovely Mexican folk song. Once again, here we go. This one is suitable to the Boston monkey, bolero rumba, or the cha-cha-cha, to permit an easy transition to the next number. I won't reveal what that next number is, but I think I'm going to like it. Again, I very rarely preview these albums beyond making sure that they're playable. Guantanamera, something at Guantanamera. Once again, anybody out there doing the Boston monkey? The Boston monkey. Oh, here comes that easy transition. come easy. Yeah. Mama said you can love. No, you'll just have to wait. Love come easy. It's a game of give and take. That's right. This dance, this is You Can't Hurry Love if you don't know. This dance version of the Supremes hit, suitable for the skate, the frug, the Boston monkey, or boogaloo. Sometimes projecting makes me cough. That keeps me hanging on is tender. All right, so as far as versions of this song, I think it goes Supremes, Phil Collins, but Enoch Light is a close third, like a very close third. Almost a coin flip. And that is the side. What a satisfying hunk of music this is. And unlike some of the LP and Laundry subjects, could very easily wind up in regular rotation for me listening for other purposes than this. There are a lot of albums I own just because I think, well, somebody made this. And this is one that I quite enjoyed. Not that you asked, but, I mean, you're not asking me anything, quite frankly. I'm just talking at a phone. Here are some answers. Blue, a zebra. Cork. Stucco. All right, thanks, everybody, for joining me. As always, if you enjoyed this or like to hate watch it or find it intriguing, or maybe you think somebody else in your feed might enjoy it as well, even if you just find it oddly compelling, please share the video, share the Facebook page, share the YouTube channel. I am cross-posting now to YouTube. Yes, YouTube people, this starts as a Facebook Live video from the LPN Laundry Facebook. You don't need to know. Just Google it or something. Hey, thank you so much for joining me for Enoch Light's Action. Enjoy the rest of your week or the next 7 days or so. See you next time.